United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon arrived at the drought-stricken village of Asi in Oromia region of the country as he concluded his official visit to Ethiopia. Asi is one of Ethiopia's worst hit region by the El Nino weather phenomenon, which has left a significant part of the country plunging into drought. In efforts to advocate for additional support to those affected by the El Nino weather phenomenon, the Ethiopia Humanitarian Country Team has called for increased donor funding to respond to the massive spike in needs in 2016.
Our government is committed by allocating the budget and mobilizing any resources to the target groups. For any pain, we are committed and responsible. We will continue in this regard. Perhaps the action of the international community is very critical, and that should be on time.
Whilst over $680 million has already been mobilized by the international community and government, the current funding available for food aid will be exhausted by 1st May, and the risks of pipeline breaks on other sectors.
It's important that when Ethiopian government and national governments are responding to these challenges, they have limited resources. That's what the United Nations is trying to provide. And that's exactly what we are going to discuss in Istanbul in May during this World Humanitarian Summit meeting, which I'm going to convene. We are going to discuss how we can provide in a sustainable, predictable way and to mobilize enough sufficient funding for those people.
Commending the efforts by the Ethiopian government whilst visiting drought-affected community in Asi region, Ban noted that the government of Ethiopia has been front and center in tackling this crisis. So far, more than 10 million people are in need of food aid, while 400,000 children are expected to suffer severe malnourishment this year as Ethiopia battles the nation's drought in 50 years.
It is really going to be life-threatening if this continues as it is now, because we have nothing to eat. We are in the hands of the government now.